Hey, what does Ropers, Jewelers, and Eric Hatch at Century 21 have in common? We both know how to find off-market gems. If you guys are looking for some beautiful diamonds in the rough, make sure you come to see Ropers. Since the 1950s, they've been serving the community here in Auburn. And I remember moving here in 1979, and this is where my parents and we continue to come get our jewelry here as well. So if you guys want your jewelry, come down to Ropers. If you want some real estate and find those diamonds in the rough, come see me. So why would a buyer be looking for an off-market gem? Well, let me tell you what's happening right now is that inventory still is at a historic low, and we're seeking for more inventory and need more inventory to come on. So what is happening is that the buyer comes up, which I have one coming this weekend. They're going to look at 4 or 5 homes in a certain price point, a certain area, and then we're going to run out of homes if they don't like something about one of those properties. So we need to, as agents, go out and actually find additional properties and seek after these sellers to be able to find and match up with our buyers. So what I do is I actually then go back to that certain area of this client. Let's say they didn't find a home that they liked, and I'll go out and actually prospect in that neighborhood, whether you actually are sending out letters, emailing, or finding a list through Facebook and retargeting them, trying to find them at the off market saying, I have a specific buyer for your neighborhood that is also pre-approved, that we looked at the neighbor's home but don't quite like that as a fit, and we would love to have your home. And they then will actually reach out to me and say, you know what, I'm kind of considering selling my property. And that's where we can put the match together to be able to get you into a home that hasn't yet hit the market. Something that sellers often think about is that it is hard to put your house on the market. Getting it prepared, keeping it clean for 3, 4, 5 week period of time before they actually receive their offer. Always making sure before they leave to church or leave somewhere that, oh, there's the house clean enough for us. So the appeal to a seller, if you find a buyer before it hits the market, it's an opportunity for them to not have that stress, that they know they have something kind of in works with that buyer, because there's still different inspections that still have to be taken place. So the appeal there for a seller is to be able to know that they can eliminate all of that stress of keeping their property clean and ready to go on an instant notice, all these showings that are just coming and going, to have something kind of locked up for them before that period happens, to be able to have more comfort and to be able to make it easier for them. So kind of a critical point when you're actually interviewing a real estate agent, you need to ask them this question. I know with the whole compensation thing going on, yes, that's one thing, but the second thing is like, how are you going to find me off-market properties if I don't like what's currently on the market? And that's critical for you to ask that question when you hire a buyer's agent. So when you ask them that question, it's like, what are you going to do? And the answer would be, I will go out and prospect in those areas of where you want to be. And that could actually be door knocking. I've actually gone door knocking through our communities looking for sellers who are willing to sell. So another question you could ask is, how infused are you as an agent in the local community, and do you have houses that are coming on the market? If I look at my upcoming list that I have coming on listings, it's like 14 houses that I have on my upcoming listing list. Other agents who may not have that years of experience may only have 1 or 2, or may not have anything coming up. So it's kind of important to ask your agent when you're interviewing them, how many houses do you have that are upcoming that aren't on the market yet? Just this morning at a realtor meeting that we had, there was about 15 or 20 agents that got up and pitched a home that they have coming. As I'm writing down notes to try to okay, I got to match that one up here, I can match that one with this client over here, and that's the opportunity. So maybe you could ask the question, to your agent, how many meetings do you go to when it comes to the realtor meetings? Do you attend those? Because those are so valuable to be able to be educated, number one, on guest speakers, and number two, when we have the open mic kind of thing where people are going around the room saying, I've got this one, I've got this one, I got this one, it's easy to match up. And there was another agent that had a house that was coming that I actually told the other agent who was looking for something and matched those two up, and I don't even have the listing, but because I'm out there and infusing the community of knowing what's coming and going and seeing the real estate coming, that is really critical and important. It's finding the full-time real estate agent, that is all in, says my license plate. Well, thank you very much, you guys. Eric Hatch here with Century 21. If you are looking for an agent to hire, feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to find you a house that's currently on the market or even an off-market gem. Take care.